we are discussing about the univariate analysis, and in that we discuss about the summary statistics central tendencies. Now we discuss about the summary statistics data variability. Data variability is nothing but the data spread or how data variation is. For that, there are different methods to analyze the data variability. First one is range. In data variability, first one is range. Range is nothing but from to data spread. The minimum value and maximum value are the key points for the range. So difference between minimum value and maximum value is your range value. So how we can calculate the range? The formula is max value minus mean value from your data set. Then you will get range. The problem is here, when we calculate the range, then we just focus on two data points of your or of our whole data. These two data points are minimum value and maximum value. But other data points are not considered as calculations. So range is not exact data variability, right? So we miss all the points except minimum value and maximum. To overcome this problem, there is another range. The range next point is IQR, is nothing but interquartile range. What is mean by interquartile range? The range between the quartile values. Then what are the quartile values? Quartile values are nothing but the data splitted. The whole data is splitted in 4 parts, and these parts are the quartile values. For example, consider this is your whole data. It's 100% data. Then this 100% data we split in 4 equal parts, like first 25% data, second 25% data, and then third 25% data, and remaining is the 25%. So first 25 percentile data value is nothing but Q1, means first quartile value. Second 25th percentile means overall 50 percentile value is nothing but Q2, and Q2 is nothing but your median value, because when we calculate the quartile values, we sort the data in ascending order, and then we split our data into equal 4 parts. If the data is sorted, and exact center value is nothing but the median, so Q2 is nothing but median value. Then third 25th percentile data means overall 75th percentile data is nothing but Q3. Q3 is the third quartile value and remaining is the 25th percentile value. So IQR is nothing but the data between these quartile values. The data from Q1 means first quartile to data up to Q3 means third quartile value. So how we can calculate IQR? So formula for IQR is equal to third quartile value minus first quartile value. Right? So here also we consider only 50 percentile data. Here we are not focusing whole 100% data. We just focus on 50% data which is lies in center around the median before 25% of median and then after 25% of median. Overall 50% data we just focus in IQR. So here also we are not considering our whole data. So we are not getting exact variability of the data. So to overcome this problem, then we calculate the standard deviation value. So standard deviation is nothing but the data spread from center value. Standard deviation. Deviation is nothing but how data is deviated from the mean. So third one is standard deviation. Standard deviation is represented by the sigma. And we calculate standard deviation using variance value. What is the variance? Variance is represented by sigma square. Variance is represented by sigma square. So how we can calculate the variance? Variance is nothing but average square difference from mean. What is the variance? Average square difference from the mean. The formula for variance is summation of I 1 to n x of I minus x bar. X of I means each and every data point, and x bar means mean of the or average of that values. Then square divided by number of data points. Using this formula, we calculate the average square difference from the mean. But the variance is the squared value. Variance is the squared value. So to get exact value, we can get the square root of this variance. Square root of the variance is nothing but standard deviation. We represent as sigma is equal to square root of sigma square. Is the relation between standard deviation and variance. So in the variance or in standard deviation, each data point considered in calculation. We calculate the difference of each data point from the mean, and then we get the average. So we get the standard deviation. So standard deviation consider all the data points in calculation. So we consider it as exact data variability function. With the help of standard deviation, you will get exact data variability. Okay. So these are the univariate data analysis, summary statistics, data variability functions or data variability methods. So with the help of Excel, we will check how we can calculate all these values using Excel. Now we check salesperson records and calculate the range, interquartile range, variance, and standard deviation. How we can calculate the range? So range is nothing but maximum value minus minimum value. So we calculate range amount for this data set. So in that data set, there is an amount column and we calculate the range for that column because we are discussing about univariate analysis, means single variable. So to calculate range, we apply max function and assign the whole data, the table, the column of your table. So amount is the column. Then complete the brackets and hit enter. We are not completed yet. So we get the max value with the help of max function. Then minus use min function to get minimum value from the table to column amount. And then you can hit enter. Then you will get the range. So range of the amount column is this. Then next, we calculate IQR, interquartile range. So how we can calculate IQR? So formula is third quartile value minus first quartile value. So how we can calculate third quartile value? So with the help of quartile function, pass the data as amount and give the quartile number. So third quartile means 3. Then bracket complete minus quartile data column, comma, first quartile means 1. In complete brackets and hit enter, you will get IQR range. With the help of quartile values, we calculate the interquartile range. Then next, we calculate variance using variance function of Excel. So where is the function to calculate the variance and pass the data to this function. So we pass table amount column and hit enter, and you will get variance. Variance is the squared value of your difference, average square value of your difference. Then the exact value is calculated, or we will get exact variation value or data spread value with the help of standard deviation. So how we can calculate the standard deviation? So there is a function stdev to calculate standard deviation. Pass the data to this function. Then you will get the standard deviation value. This value is nothing but square root value of this value. So these are the data variability methods in summary statistics. So we discuss of the basic statistics concepts with the help of Excel datasheet. So this is the univariate analysis with the help of summary statistics.